Owesilisa obizwa ngoBrastiff ulwele owesifazane obizwa ngoZizipho oyilunga le-EFF enkundleni zokuxhumana. Ucela abantu ukuthi behlukane noZizipho. Uthi njengoba sazi ukuthi uZizipho uyilunga le-EFF uyohlezi against umkhonto wesizwe njengoba amanye amalungu e-MK against i-EFF. Ubese ekhuluma-ke ngale video etrendayo enkundleni zokuxhumana la uJudge Hlophe aphuca khona uFloyd Shivambu ngenkathi eqeda ukwethula ispeech. Uthi indlela uJudge Hlophe aphuce ngayo uFloyd Shivambu emic kutshengisa ukuthi abazwene kahle.
Before going to MK, let's speak about Zizipho. Is Zizipho or no Zipho? I think Zizipho or no Zipho. Alright, this lady supports EFF, Economic Freedom Fighter. So obviously, MK is automatically an opposition party. Remember now, MK has declared war. It's #1 enemy of EFF because they tried destroying EFF, or they are trying to destroy EFF by recruiting members from them. So, which is not, it's not a good thing. It's a betrayal for me. Imagine I have a soccer team, the person that I know has a soccer team, and then taking players from me. I'm not gonna like it. It's gonna be war. This is exactly what's happening. So Losisi will always speak against MK. And that's how it should be actually. You're an opposition party. If there's something negative about you, she has the right to speak. We have the right to disagree. We have the right to criticize. The problem with MK people is that they've made it as if MK is this special political party that shouldn't be criticized at all. It has to be criticized. Every political party is criticized at all angles. Not everybody loves EFF. Not everybody loves DA. Not everybody loves Freedom Front Plus, ACDP. It goes on. There will always be criticism. So what's so special about MK that they shouldn't criticize it? What's so special? They're doing nothing for South African. What is it that they're doing for South African except stealing or recruiting members from the EFF, trying to destroy and bury the EFF? Nothing. So hands off Zizipho. Leave her alone. And then most of the guys from MK, supporters or members, they are raising question like they're not happy with the fact that she always ill or negatively speak about MK. That's their problem. They've even raised questions like, why does she always speak about MK? Why not speak about ANC? Why not speak about DA? Why not speak about Freedom Front Plus? Why does it always have to be MK? And the guys are not happy, and it's only guys. Ladies don't speak because MK does not take women serious. Now, I got a question for you, Nina, my MK. Why don't you recruit or steal members from DA, from ANC, from Freedom Front Plus, from PA? Why do you always have to steal members from EFF? Why? Why do you do that? Until you explain that, maybe she'll be able to explain why she is defending EFF. That's also a way of defending EFF by negatively speaking against you. So she's doing nothing wrong. Now let's go to the clip. If you look at the clip, for me, it's painful to see how Judge Hlophe is, grabbing the mic away from Comrade Floyd Shivambu. It says a lot. For me, it's a symbol of saying these people don't have a bond, don't have a connection, and they're not getting along. They're just there for business. It's one of those things where you just go to work, let me work and go home. I don't care for anyone. I'm not interested in getting to know anyone. I think that's the kind of relationship they have. Then you have Ubaba Wenu, former President Jacob Zuma, saying things like what ballot voting. He wants to talk about counting the votes himself, yet he can't even count. If they give him those votes, ballot of votes, he's not capable of counting. He doesn't know how to count. It has been proven or exposed live on national television. He can't count. How is he going to count those votes? You're gonna lose. Should they give him to count those votes, you're gonna lose because he's gonna make flops. And then we have a situation where Judge Hlophe is trying to speak to people while people are sleeping. They're not taking him serious. Why? He does not have that anointing in him. He doesn't have leadership skills in him. He's just there to get paid or whatever. The guy, he has nothing to offer. It's a waste of time. It takes me back to MK to say, MK is not ready to lead. MK is not ready to be a political party. Like Bajahil, I think they jumped level, they jumped steps, and Jacob Zuma established this political party out of desperation. Plus, in any case, it was out of revenge. Remember, this is a second born of ANC. It's a second ANC that is actually failing in a way. I don't see it in a long run really surviving. I had hopes, to be honest with you. I thought like, yeah, this was going to be the party, because I was hoping that they would work with EFF and other political party. They disappointed, because instead of working with oweEFF, they're trying to destroy EFF. I even watched one of their interviews. One of the youth leader shamelessly saying things like they want to close down all the political part, black political party, and make it one under MK. And who are you? What? Who told you have that kind of power? Who said you are special? You're not special, MK. You don't even have that kind of power. You think you can take things by force. You're taking things by force as what? It's disrespectful. And I'm talking we will live more platform. I think here DJ's boo. Yeah, why well straight? When you go to all the political party, Sabat Wawansu, Ritli Saramara umbrella MK. Can't what's so special about MK? Who has hope in MK? There's no normal person in the right mind that trusts Jacob Zuma, who failed, who had nine years to prove himself and failed. The way they spoke it, it's like, that's why I'm like, these people are crazy, shame. They're stubborn. They want to force this thing. It's not gonna work. EFF is gonna bounce back and you'll be surprised. It's gonna bounce back. You see, after the conference, now they're gonna get back in the game. I don't see any black political party closing their political party just to join a political party that is new, that is not well organized, that doesn't have structure, that is leaderless, that has no vision, that is not even moving forward. Why would you go? That's suicide. That's suicide mission. MK, one day they can bounce, they can do, but they need to follow steps. There's levels. They want to jump and they do not have the capacity and the capability of jumping and surviving. They're not gonna survive. I'm not cursing them, but the only thing I'm saying, it's my personal opinion, by the way, it's not a general fact. They must steps. They must build this political party step by step, proper thing. They must get people the right way. Their media briefing, they must get along. There's just a lot to do. This party has wasted people's vote. I'll still repeat, they've wasted people's vote. I don't see a future. I don't see this. They have nothing to offer, and people are already discouraged. They're discouraged because the leadership is a flop. It's a diamakar. A normal person believing that. You see who Baba Jacob Zuma, how old he is when he's walking. They even have to walk him. The guy is old. This organization needs, or political party needs, someone fresh, someone younger. Jacob Zuma is old. He might just sit at home, chill, drink his tea, let people with capability of running it peacefully, without intimidation and mafia thing. Because now they're behaving like taxi drivers. Taxi drivers will force you to not. They can force you to not drive. That's what they're trying to do with other political parties, which will never ever happen. That's like madness. Share a comment. Let me see what you think. We are not fighting. We are debating. I have the right to disagree with you. I have the right to criticize MK. That's life, and that's how it will always be. No hard feelings. Lots of life for you. Gwaza mkonto isize gwaza.